Hi. So today in class we talked about myelin. Myelin is one of my favorite things in the nervous system, and basically what it is the neuron has an axon, and myelin is made by little other cells called oligodendrocytes. They basically come and they wrap the axon with a myelin sheath, and the myelin speeds up the way that the neuron can talk to the next neuron. So super cool because myelin actually developmentally is one of the last things that comes on board, and college students are still developing myelin, all the way up to your 30s. And this is something that practice can actually help with. So if you practice something, that can actually lead to more myelinated axons. And when you speed up the transmission of that axon, typically the myelin stays around forever and it doesn't actually go away with age. So once an axon is myelinated, it typically stays that way for the rest of your life. And it really helps with timing in terms of the next neuron really needs all of the signals to get to it at the same time, because it's going to sum up all of the information it's getting from the axons that are delivering information to it, and it's going to make a decision about whether to fire or not. So these impulses in the neuron, the action potentials, they go all the way down to the end of the neuron, and then they get to the very end and they hit it with the voltage, and then the very end of the axon has all these little vesicles, little like bags filled with neurotransmitters. And when they get the action potential come in, then they'll release their neurotransmitters. When the axon terminal releases all of the neurotransmitters that are at the end there, that basically dumps all that neurotransmitter into the synapse, and it diffuses passively around to the next neurons. And this seemingly random process is the way that we have developed in order to send a signal from one electrical neuron to the next electrical neuron. There's this no man's land in the synapse of like 10 nanometers wide, where the molecules just diffuse from one neuron to the other neuron. It's very cool.
Join us every day in May for a new video.